Have you noticed, dear viewers, that the representatives of the British royal family wear, practically, the same tiaras? The favourite and already familiar unfastened tiara for Kate Middleton is, of course, Knots of Love. Oh, and the current Queen Camilla appears in the light, usually changing only a couple of precious hijinks. The late Elizabeth II wore much more jewellery from the treasuries of the British Empire than the current personages. However, even she, as it turned out, not all of the precious rarities. Many magnificent tiaras of the royal family have long been dusty in the closets of the monarch's corners and safes. For example, you and I know nothing about the delicate tiara called Strathmore Roses. Nor have we ever seen such a jewelry wonder on the heads of duchesses and princesses. The only BCS lady to fully own the Strathmore flowers was the Queen Mother, Elizabeth Bowles-Lyon. When Elizabeth's mother passed away, in the same year, 2002, the famous Queen Victoria and Prince Albert Museum staged an extensive exhibition of the ruling family's belongings and jewelry. It was there that the rare diamond tiara, forgotten by the English aristocracy, was displayed for the only time. It seems to me that the Strathmore Roses would be worthy of adorning the hair of some young member of the royal family. However, for some reason, not many people are interested in this lovely piece of jewelry, which is a pity. Look how wonderfully shining white diamonds with a total weight of 50 carats. Wild roses, blossoming buds of rose hips, attract our attention with diamond middles, stones of more than seductive size. And graceful twigs and leaves of flowers give the jewelry a special tenderness. The sparkling wreath is a transformer jewelry. Each flower could be separated from the base and worn as a separate brooch. The largest diamonds were removable and were supposed to be replaced by delightful sapphires. When in 1923, the young Duke and Duchess of York became husband and wife, no one could foresee that soon Elizabeth would have to ascend the British throne. Mind you, this is the future Queen Mother we're talking about. Of course, the young bride had a rich dowry and, among other things, wonderful tiaras. However, Elizabeth's father decided to give his daughter an even more luxurious gift. The Duchess of York was to wear a tiara worthy of a true queen. So the Earl of Strathmore unwittingly prophesied for his daughter the future status of the British ruler. The choice of the parent fell on an ancient diamond piece, which jewelers of the firm Catchpole and Williams created back in the 19th century. In the photo we see the newlyweds, the Duke and Duchess of York. Elizabeth is in a light-colored dress. The image was complemented by her father's wedding gift, a tiara Strathmore Roses. According to the fashion of that era, the 20 years of the 20th century, the young woman wore the jewelry on her forehead, as if a precious bandage. Long strands of magnificent pearls, 2 necklaces with pendant stones, made a worthy pair of a diamond crown. Many note that the delicate tiara somehow does not look on the head of its owner and put on too low. But that was the fashion of those years. After the world saw the missing jewel again in 2002, eventually even Elizabeth herself stopped wearing it. Fans of the British royal family dreamed of seeing roses on the head of the same Kate Middleton. On the eve of the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, fans were wondering what wreath the future Duchess of Sussex would choose for a festive outfit. Well, or what tiara Elizabeth II will offer her. Dreamers imagined Strathmore Roses on fashionista Meghan's head, and at the same time, thought of how the family tiara would adorn the sophisticated appearance of the current Princess of Wales. As we can see, both ladies, the Duchess and the Princess, could wear the tiara in a modern manner. Of course, these are not authentic pictures, but just a Photoshop. But you have to agree, both Meghan and Kate's diamond-studded tiara would look very nice, especially if worn as majestically as a real crown.